Huawei's smartphone cameras have always blazed a trail for competitors to follow, and the company's P50 Pro is no different. Its latest camera-centric flagship smartphone was launched in the region yesterday and is currently on pre-order. On the device, you'll find 4 AI-powered Leica cameras with a primary wide 50 megapixel sensor, a 64 megapixel periscope telephoto lens capable of 3.5x optical zoom, a 13 megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 40 megapixel monochrome sensor. Having taken the camera out for a spin over the last few days, we can definitely say it produces some outstanding results. Pictures come out sharp, detailed, and maintain an extremely good level of dynamic range even in challenging and more complex situations like this picture of Dubai's Museum of the Future. The mood of all scenes is captured effectively via Huawei's fine-tuned AI mode, which keeps colors natural yet vibrant. For a more expansive view of each scene, you can use the ultra-wide lens, which impressively retains both detail and dynamic range in pictures, but unfortunately at the expense of a shift in colors, which we think happens due to the inferior lens being used. AI mode also plays a part in enabling the smartphone's super macro mode when required, allowing you to capture detailed close-up images without sacrificing on quality. The raw hardware on the cameras lets you take advantage of a detailed 50 megapixel camera mode, an artsy 40 megapixel camera mode, and a blemish-free portrait mode, working both with people as well as objects. And this is also where the 64 megapixel periscope telephoto lens comes into play, allowing for 3.5x optical zoom and 10x hybrid zoom with virtually zero loss in detail. As for video, you can film up to 4K 60 frames per second using the wide lens and up to 4K 30 frames per second using the ultra-wide lens. Huawei's prowess in photos also carries over to nighttime photography, where images without night mode are already impressive. But with the dedicated night mode, you can bring about even greater detail, vibrancy, and sharpness in especially dark scenarios. The effect is the same for portraits. Zoomed in images as well as ultra-wide images allow for great flexibility even in low light. But we do wish the camera was able to maintain color profiles, especially at night, where the most visible color shifts and detail loss is seen when using the ultra-wide lens. Avoiding the slight caveats of the ultra-wide lens, on the overall, the camera unit on the Huawei P50 Pro is solid, versatile, and reliable. Most importantly, it produces some great content. The smartphone is currently available to pre-order in the UAE for dirhams 3999 with free gifts worth dirhams 1359. Find out more from our links down below.